Cowardness. God has not given us the spirit of cowardness. Well, there's a man over there, and I want you to go and share the gospel with him. Oh, no, not me. Not me, Lord. I'm a coward. It's not really fear. The fear there is cowardness. Oh, but you've got the Word of God. God has saved you through His Son, Jesus Christ. God has saved you, and you've got the truth. And why not share it with somebody that doesn't have the truth? We should pray, God, don't give us the spirit of cowardness in our lives. It says a sound mind. That means discipline. God hath not given us the spirit of cowardness, but of a sound mind. That's discipline. A sound mind is discipline. In other words, God does not intend that defeat should be the norm for Christian living. And how many times do we get defeated? We defeat ourselves because we're not doing what we ought to be doing. We need not be slaves to our emotions. You see, if one has the fear of flying, he needs to travel quickly. What does that person need to do? They need to overcome the fear of flying. Because if they don't, it's going to take them days to get to their destination instead of hours. I was on a flight not too long ago, and this girl, just she was by herself. I say girl. Well, she was. She's probably, I don't know, 40 years old, something like that. She was petrified. She had never flown before. And why she was by herself? Well, the lady, there was a lady next to her, and the lady talked to her and held her hand. The stewardess offered her, told her it'll be okay, you'll be all right. I think what made it worse, she had a window seat and she had the window open, she couldn't make up her mind. She kept opening the window. I can't see this, and then she'd close it. Then she'd open it up. And I can't see this. But you got to overcome some of that cowardness. You got to be able to reach out and go to somebody and share the gospel with them. It's just as easy as saying to somebody, hey, how's your walk with God? Do you believe that there's a God? Just get them talking about that. That's very general. Ask them what was the best day of their life. I've shared that with you before. And God gave me that years ago. I was with a man. He was a retired army guy. And I just said, hey, what was the happiest day in your life? He said, the happiest day of my life is when I got out of the army, he said. That was the happiest day of my life. I said, well, how so? And boy, he just went on for 20 minutes. I was helping him move his household goods to another place and in a truck. And I let him talk. And then we got to the destination and we unloaded the truck, and then we had to go back to the house. And so for the next 20 minutes, I said to him, you know the happiest day of my life? And he was like, yeah, well, he just shared his time. The happiest day of my life was on September 12, 1976, when I asked Jesus to come to my life and save me. And I gave him my testimony. I just gave him my testimony, how I realized I was a sinner and asked Christ to come in my life up there in that little country church in Tennessee. And was able to share the gospel with that guy and share that the happiest day of my life was the day that I received Christ.